Have you ever just felt guilty about marketing yourself or self-promotion, whether that's in business or with your personal brand? In this video, I'm gonna go through some of the severe pain points that business owners and people looking to build a personal brand, which is vital in today's day and age, the pain points that people go through and need to own up to, really the truth about the importance of marketing when it comes to business and really your personal brand in any way, shape, or form. Most people, when they start a business, become hush-hush about marketing themselves. They feel bad. They feel like they shouldn't do it. They feel like they're being too egocentric, or maybe they can't deliver on their promises, or they feel like once you have a team, I have a team of 10 full-time employees that work in our office. Sometimes I had this belief that, I felt guilty that the more I marketed, the more work, the more leads I created, the more clients I brought in through my marketing and through my sales. Doesn't that just create more work for my team? And isn't that a bad thing? And you go through this guilt cycle where you feel guilty about marketing yourself because you feel like it causes more work, and you have these self-limiting beliefs that you can't deliver on the, attention that you're getting, the leads that you're getting. It makes sense naturally that you'd think that more leads and more clients lead to more work, because most people who start a business aren't masters in building systems. You can't just plug every client into this perfectly automated system, especially if you're in a service business. And sometimes more clients does mean more work. This creates a severe tension, resistance in your company, a push and pull, where leads, the effort required to generate leads is fighting and clashing against the operations side of the business, because most businesses have more people that work on the back end in the operations side of the business than on the front end, meaning the sales and marketing end, right? It makes sense. There's more people in the business to do the work to deliver to the clients than there are to work on the sales and marketing initiatives. The problem is this is a big cause that leads to flatline revenues and flatline lead sources. The way to alleviate this is to alleviate the guilt. You know that you're in a guilty state when you start hiding your marketing initiatives from your team. You don't explain the importance of the marketing initiatives that you're taking to your team's security. You don't explain the benefits that your team will experience having more abundance with leads to choose from, and you spending more time on marketing initiatives. They don't know the value. Naturally, the tension is created where the operations team kind of rolls their eyes at all the marketing that's being done. Oh, we should slow down. We should do less marketing. We shouldn't be marketing this much. We should slow and steady it, right? But what they don't realize is that the only reason that anybody would want less sales is if you're lacking in the leadership department and in the systems department, which was the case for me personally. I realized the only reason that more sales equaled more work for the team was because I was lacking in leadership and I was lacking in the enforcement of systems in the company. So therefore, more work did equal more tension, more headache, more confusion, more one-off scenarios to solve problems. So what I realized was the problem I needed to solve was my leadership skills, my ability to hold people accountable for following systems, for going above and beyond for certain systems, and for building those systems and making sure that the proper members on my team are building the systems that need to be built. So the big mindset shift that needs to happen here is you need to go from being hush-hush about your marketing initiatives to the alternative viewpoint, which is that having more leads, more marketing, more sales, bigger brand actually leads to more benefits than risks. And I'll explain those benefits. Benefit number one, it allows you to be more picky with your clients. Okay? The more leads you have, the less dependent you are on who you work with, which we all know how you can get a handful of terrible clients in your company that drag down the energy of an entire department or team, that causes this anarchy and this bad cycle, right? And I was in that state. When I started the company, I thought we were never gonna lose a client, right? And we didn't for a long period of time, until we realized that losing a client sometimes is the best option by far, because there are so many people I don't wanna work with, right? And now that we have a brand building up and we get, hundreds of leads a month for our company, I can be a little more picky. I cannot call that guy back that was being, not too nice to us on the phone on the initial call. I don't want to deal with them, right? So when you sell that to your team and you say, hey, guys, I want to explain why me staying focused on marketing is so important. Okay, that's one benefit. Now you need to communicate these benefits to your team. Very important. Otherwise, they're gonna think that you're just shamelessly trying to get richer marketing the company, but really marketing the company benefits everyone in the company by allowing you to be more selective with your clients. Benefit number 2, it allows space and creativity for failure. When you are abundant in leads and you wanna create a disruptively positive experience for your clients, it takes dramatic product iterations. You have to constantly improve your product. And the only way to improve your product is to make some mistakes, is to try new things, see whether or not they work out, okay? Now, if you're scarce on leads and the 5 clients that you have right now are the only 5 clients you're expecting to have for an entire year, you're going to stress the heck out of your team way more than if you were in abundance of leads and abundance of brand recognition, right? So it allows space and creativity for failure of your team. And you need to tell them that. You need to say, guys, here's the truth. When I turn into a big a-hole, when you do make one mistake for a client and my head spins off, even though I told you to try something new, you wanna know why that happens, guys? It's because I'm scared that we're gonna lose the revenue for that client, and that revenue is something I'm desperate for. And I don't want to be that way anymore. And in order to make that happen, I need to be focused on sales 80% of the time. Sales and marketing. I need to be focused on this, and you guys need to be focused on this, so that we can both win here, okay? Number 3, I'll tie this into number 2. It lets you fall on your ass a little bit, right? So that ties into the space and creativity for failure. Okay, number 3 is it de-risks your sales team and your process, okay? The bigger the brand you have, the more people are attracted to you as a company, right? The less risky your sales process is gonna be in terms of being dependent on one sales guy to make it all work, right? If you have a huge brand, great brand recognition, tons of leads flowing in, you're not as dependent on one salesperson being the, amazingly disruptive, perfect closer ever, because people are already closed before they reach out to you. Huge benefit. This is a wildly huge benefit. It de-risks your sales process. Number 4, it allows for better division of talent. It's another big benefit of marketing yourself, getting more leads, getting more sales, okay? It allows for more division of talent. Think about this. The more clients you have, the more revenue you have, the better you can divide up your team by their skill sets. You can have them take a personality test like Kolbe, Kolbe. You can learn whether they're a high implementer. You can learn whether they're a high follow through. Those are the best project managers. High implementers are the best creatives. High quick starts are the best salespeople, business owners, etc. And high research quadrant are the people who are great at diving into new initiatives, compartmentalizing and summarizing information. So you can put these people in their proper positions. Instead, when you have 5 employees, it's pretty likely that your employees are gonna have to wear multiple hats, right? So by expanding the brand, okay, you're able, by expanding the number of clients you have, but as a result of marketing yourself more and building a bigger brand and getting more leads, you can divide your talent more in your company. Makes perfect sense. Okay? So within this point, it allows your team the ability to delegate and elevate, which is impossible if you have 5 or 3 employees or 2 employees, because everyone's going to have to wear 15 hats. There's no way they can delegate because there's no people to delegate to. There's no additional revenue to outsource to. So these are the top benefits of marketing yourself, getting more leads, increasing the size of your brand. So stop feeling guilty about this. Sit your team down. Tell them these benefits. Explain to them your ethical dilemma here and that it's unfounded. It's not true, and you need their help to overcome it in order to give them abundance, them more opportunity. Okay? This is such an important mindset for expansion and growth in business. And if you don't tackle this if you're looking to grow your company and you don't tackle this, nip it in the bud, there will be tension between your sales department and your operations department for the entirety of your business. So solve this issue now, solve it once, explain these benefits to your team in your language, not mine, and make sure everyone's on the same page and they see the benefits in it for them. Thank you so much for your time, energy, and attention. I do have another video on how to build systems in your business, so I'll see you in that next video. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, please do it right now, just because we're gonna be giving you content like this. Every 2 weeks, we do a big batch of videos. I'd love to provide more value to you. If it's more convenient though, go to SMBteam.com. That's my marketing agency. Really, we offer content on topics like this. We offer content on many different leadership topics and marketing topics. Put your email in there just to get on our email list. And in exchange, you'll get in your inbox almost every day a free tip on leadership, business, mindset, beliefs, these things that hold you back. If you found value in this video, definitely put your email in at SMBteam.com to get on that email drip for free. Otherwise, please show us we're doing the right thing here. Just click like. That would mean the world to me, so I know that this is like a popular video or not, to make more content like it or veer away from it in the future. Also, in the comments below, really helps me come up with new video topics when you comment on things that you maybe I wasn't so clear on or that you would love to have other videos on. That really helps me out a lot in coming up with new content for you. So thank you so much for your time, energy, and attention in this video, and make sure you don't feel guilty about marketing, because there are many benefits that come from abundance.